So yes, when I was approached by my old friend here, Silvio, he came up with an idea, or not with an idea, with an impression, with something he experienced himself a long time ago in a desert. And one day, by coincidence, I don't know how it could happen, because that day he was there, and all of a sudden this rainstorm comes along, and this thunderstorm over a desert in the area of Arizona. The whole place was flooded, and that was the idea he gave me. So he gave me all his impressions, how he felt, what he smelled, and this was just an image which he wanted to capture in a fragrance. So that was the first idea. So he sent me mails and mails and mails and mails and mails. And after the 136th mail, I finally agreed to create a fragrance for Silvio. And so the brief was the rainstorm over the desert. And then he added, I think it's a little personal touch, it might be himself somewhere, the witch doctor who was dancing on the mountains which were nearby with some kind of a leather skirt and burning herbs, most likely smoking some very special herbs. And so that was the brief, that was the idea from the beginning. And so I sat down at home. At the moment I'm working freelance, and so I sat down at home with a white piece of paper, and I gathered ideas how this could smell. How does it smell rain? How does it smell when a storm comes up? How does the fresh, the cool air, breeze coming over? Then the hot sand, the desert, which has been like that for over 50 years because there was no rain. And then this crazy witch doctor which is dancing around on the mountains, burning herbs and smoking and everything. So I roughly had around 50 products which I could imagine, which I have to get together somehow. And eventually I diluted it down to 14 products. I think we have 14 products in the formula. And it's based on a lot of natural products. In the top note we have green notes like violet leaf. We have some chemicals which give the humidity of the water, the watery aspect like cyclamaldehyde or halional, which give a kind of a watery, fresh impression. And then the desert, kind of a tonka bean, which is a very warm, sensual, kind of a hot note, which I think represents the sand. And then a mineral aspect and an animalic aspect, because this witch doctor which is dancing around his fire, sweating with leather, something animalic. In the heart note, I added a jasmine. And in this jasmine accord, I emphasized the animalic aspect, like the indole, and I added some traces of ambrinol, which smells like real amber. And so this is the idea, this is the concept, this is the accord, and so this is the fragrance which came out of it. And I must say, I have to thank Silvio once again for his bright ideas, his generosity, and his very pushing character, and this what came out of it, and I think it will be a great success for him. At least I hope. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on the fair here in Milano. No joke. So I would just like to say thank you very much for this great interview from this gorgeous company called Extrait.com. And thank you, Alexandra and Simona. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure being with you. Bye now.